I'm so sorry for starting out my video with my appearance like this, but I forgot to film this intro when I was at home with my filming setup and everything. I'm currently at my mom's house. I'm talking fast. I'm sorry, but sorry. So currently I'm at my mom's house and she is sleeping, hopefully. I decided to DIY her Christmas gift and it looks so cute, so I decided to film it. It's a string art DIY Christmas gift. It was super easy to make, just time consuming. So I'm actually thinking about doing something like this for my dorm when I go to college with my initials. I think it'll look so cute. But I've been thinking so much about college, y'all. I'm gonna make so many college videos, but yeah, here is the video on the DIY of that. I hope y'all enjoy it and do it for your moms. You can do it like anytime. You can do it for like a fun gift for her, Mother's Day, Christmas. I know it's a little late to like start doing it, but I mean, it's not. It only took me a couple of hours to do. We did it all in one night, so it didn't take that long. But yeah, I hope y'all enjoy this video and find it helpful, and I will see you guys tomorrow in another video. Starting off with the materials you will need a slab of wood. I got mine from Hobby Lobby. Some yarn. Mine was actually pretty thin. Thick yarn will work a little bit better. Some nails, mini clothespins, your printed designs. So you can do whatever design you want. I did mine, but you can do whatever the heck you want. And then you need a hammer, some scissors, and some tape. And then that's all. That's what all the materials look like. Now, what you want to do when you're cutting your design, if you have multiple letters, only cut the side of the design, not the top and bottom. If you cut the top and bottom, it will no longer be lined up with the other ones. Now, we actually had to move them because the O or the heart was a little bit off from the M's, but in all, it should be the same length. So you just have to line them up like this, and then it would be like perfect. We actually moved ours down the farthest we could to the bottom, and then it took us forever. We were using a ruler trying to make sure it was perfect. My sister was actually doing this. She is a perfectionist and she wanted it to be like perfect. I really didn't care that much, but she insisted on doing it, so that's what we had to do. And then once you get it how you like it, you want to go ahead and tape it down with some easy to remove tape. This is just some washi tape, super easy to remove. It was like the only one I could find, so get some of that. And then what we did was took some rulers and then we measured out how far we wanted the nails to be apart. So we decided to put a dot every ½ inch. I would not recommend doing that. It was a little too close to like wrap stuff around. I would recommend like every 1 inch do it. So you don't have to do that unless you're a perfectionist. We just wanted it to be perfect. And then placing a book underneath the wood will help it. Our wood had like platform things in the bottom, so there was like empty space below it, and so it was really hard when we were hammering, and it felt like the wood was just gonna collapse in half. So placed a book below it, and it helped a lot. So went ahead and just hammered in the nails on the dots, or where the dots were. It took forever. This was the most dreaded out process, y'all. I thought it was gonna be fun, but it wasn't fun at all. But it turned out looking really cute, and if you guys can tell, the nails are super duper close together. I mean, it's not bad. It didn't turn out bad, but it just took a lot of time. Then after you're done nailing in your design, you're gonna want to remove the paper from underneath. This honestly was so like pleasing, and then you want to move like any other excess paper. Then to start off the thread, you want to tie a knot and make as much left on one side as you can. Like you guys can see, I just did that, and I tied it multiple times to try and make it stay. And I also reinforced it. I don't think I showed it, but I put super glue right where the knot was so it would stay, because it can easily come untied. And then what you want to do is first start outlining your letter. So if you guys can tell how I'm outlining it, I'm not just going around it. because it would like not be tight and it wouldn't work out. So I'm going around each one of these nails, which also takes a lot of time. So if they're farther apart, wouldn't take as much time. So we went around each one of these nails, and then at the end we tied it. That's what I did. And I actually did mine around twice because my yarn was a little thin. For the knots, it's a little hard to tie them, but if you guys can tell, my sister's actually doing it for me. You kind of tie the knot and then you put it on the nail and then you pull it. It's a little complicated, but it worked. Now you guys can see with the heart how we kind of just went crazy. So you kind of want to start off going with like the closest one on the other side, and then you can start doing whatever the heck you want and making it look really crazy and cute. You cannot go wrong with this as long as you guys outline it and then go crazy. It will look good. Just make sure the number one thing you do is to outline the letters or the design or whatever the heck you're doing. Now, my sisters and I actually had a photo shoot when we took these pictures, and we didn't know what we wanted to use them for, but we know we wanted to use them for my mom. So we actually decided to put them on this. So I printed these pictures out at Walmart. These are 4x4s. They're a little big. Wallet size photos are a little bit better, but Walmart wallet size photos were a little bit more expensive. So I was like, shoot, let me just get these ones. I spray painted my clothespins, and then I went ahead and put super glue on the bottom and glued them to the wood. Now I sewed a little pouch with some fabric that I had left over from a project. I hot glued it on to my wood, and I put the extra photos in there because I had a lot of extra. And this is the finishing touch. You can easily remove the photos if you would like. You can put them back, and I just moved them to make sure they were cute, and that is it. I really like how this turned out. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, give it a thumbs up, and let me know down below if you guys are going to do something with a different design or just something like the same thing. And yeah, I'm rubbing my eyes. I'm so sorry. Hope y'all are going to do this if you guys like your moms. And I will see you guys tomorrow in my another video. Bye!